collective, and welcome to my channel, New Body. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though it does help out the channel. So just real quick, just want to remind folks that this is a collective reading. Not everything in the reading will resonate with you. So take what applies and let the rest fly. Okay? Use your discernment. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to bring my singing bowl now to clear my energy, raise my vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So let's get into it. I pulled the overall energy for this reading, and the two cards that came out in my Alice in Wonderland Oracle is follow your own good advice and forget who you are. Okay? So follow your own advice talks about trusting yourself, going within, says you know what's best for you. Forget who you are talks about letting old conditioning, old patterns and old beliefs falling away. So follow your own good advice talks about someone feeling like they've made a mistake. It's card number 10. 10 represents complete endings, new beginnings. It says harsh judgment for a mistake or an error made, unmet personal expectations, causing inconsolable sadness. A reminder to, what's going on here? A reminder to detach, find clarity, and follow your personal internal guidance system, which has some very practical solutions. Okay, so someone's been following a path that's not theirs, and that's what we've been picking up, or what I've been picking up on in my readings lately, is that someone hopped on a path and didn't change course, and it wasn't their path to hop on. It's card number 41. 41 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. It says forget who you are. So let's get into this. Someone needs to recondition themselves, reprogram their mind. New thoughts. Let that old stuff fall away. New cycles are about to begin. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please and thank you? The bottom of the deck is obsession. So someone could have an obsession with a person, place, or thing. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please and thank you? Divination. So we have divination in the reverse. Divination talks about spying and scrying, getting readings, finding out what's being done, what's being said. What do we need to know about divination in the reverse? So it's in the reverse. Either someone can't read, so someone could be getting readings. Either they're doing the reading and they're getting mixed signals, or they don't know how to read, or they're paying for readings and the reader's not getting clear information or accurate information. Ascending is in the reverse. So the person doing the scrying and spying is descending further and further into their south node. South node is where your karmic self is, your karmic lessons, and staying there. Everybody's been in south node before. It's just don't stay there. You get the lesson, you move out, and you ascend. This person's not ascending. Child. So the child card is always I say concerning for me. This child is crying on this card, but this child card could represent a person's innocence, innocence like that of a child, could represent an actual child, or it could represent an adult, something that happened to an adult when they were a child. A lot of representation here. So someone who's in their south node could be doing divination on a child or did divination on a child. Ah, relationship. Relationship in the upright. Blocked. All access denied. Interesting, interesting. So what I'm getting so far is that someone did divination, someone in their south node did divination on a child to find out where they were going in life. They found out that this child will come into a relationship that, would be positive, great things, help this person ascend. So they tried to block this relationship from this child, or block relationships from a child so that the child wouldn't ascend. That's crappy. That's cruddy. That's grimy. But they try to block access to a relationship or relationships so that this child growing up would not have positive, loving, harmonious relationships, unconditional love. But this child's getting real love anyways. You got two positive cards with relationship, real love, divine union. So they tried to block that from a child, which the child may be an adult now. I don't know what one has to do with the other, but if this child growing up was conditioned to believe X, Y, and Z, say, if this was a female child, maybe this child was groomed to believe that men aren't ish, relationships aren't worth it, get what you can from men, whatever negative beliefs that this child grew up believing is changing. Just follow your own good advice. This child, whether a child now or an adult now, it's going to come into a divine union. I believe this child is an adult now, but someone did divination on this child. I don't feel like they got accurate information. Excuse me, confirmation Bert. I don't feel like they got a lot of accurate information. They may have got some to put them on the path to block this child from having healthy relationships. Yeah. Because this just says relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationship with boy, girl, man, woman, woman, man, man, whatever the case may be. It's just relationships in general. So this child could have had some unhealthy relationships in the past because of their beliefs, because of their conditioning, because of their environment. Could be family, friends, or whatever. All right, let's get the deets. Let's find out who's blocking this relationship. Who's blocking this child? Holy Spirit, who's blocking this child, or who blocked this child? Please and thank you. What do we need to know about this? And by blocking, I'm getting spell work, binding, that kind of thing. Angel. So helping those in need. It could have been angelic support blocking this child from unhealthy relationships, protecting this child from unhealthy relationships. Let's get more. Or someone presenting themselves as angelic, light of heart, doing something in the best interest of the child. Queen in reverse. Queen in the shadow attributes talks about becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. All right, so this could be a mother figure, could be an auntie, grandmother, mother, stepmother, foster mother, adopted mother. Yeah, this is someone who I feel like saw greatness in this child and wanted to block it. Lover. Lover in reverse talks about obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. This queen in the reverse, aside from controlling issues, has commitment issues of their own, relationship issues of their own. But this queen in reverse was obsessed with blocking this child's future, this child's path. Monk and nun in the reverse. Monk and nun in the shadow attributes talks about negative judgment of the physical world. What did I say? They had negative relationships, just a negative outlook on the world, controlling and demanding. I feel like this is a mother figure who did this. Goddess in the reverse. Goddess in the shadow attributes talks about exploitation of the female nature and form. So this goddess in the reverse, queen in reverse, could use her body to get things that she wanted. And it didn't necessarily have to be sex. It could just been she had nice form. She may have looked nice, and she used that to, bat her eyes and whatever she needed to do to get what she want. That's exploitation of the female form. All right, so now that we know who we're dealing with, let's get some zodiac signs. See whose energy is popping up. Holy Spirit, what's the zodiac signs involved? We got Scorpio, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you could be one of these signs. They could be Scorpio, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right. So this person has been blocking someone in the collective since they were a child. That's selfish. That's cruddy. That's grimy. It's a grimy person. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? Door to romance. What did I say? This child or adult child is going to get a divine union anyways, despite the blocks. And for someone to, well, no, I won't say that. This divine union, door to romance coming in, it's going to change this child's life or adult child's life. It's card number 33. Child could be a master 33. This card don't even go here. hermit. It says seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. So this person might be trying to go within now. This is out in the public. People know what this mother figure has done and how long they've been doing it. So again, this child, you could be this adult child. Take it as it resonates in your story. But door to romance is open to you. And there are some people in the collective like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship. That's your choice. But you never know what blessings come from or will come from this relationship. And I feel like this reverse queen, reverse goddess knows what's going to come out of this relationship. So don't close yourself off. Don't harden your heart. A leg up. Leg up is in reverse. It's card number 34. 34 is about reflection and introspection, going within. Someone doesn't want you to go within. Because if you go within, you'll be open to love. If you tap into your heart, you go within, you reflect upon the joy and the love. If you don't go within, then whoever this is coming in with love, you're blocking blessings. You're blocking blessings. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to be bitter and turned off to love or closed to love. And you won't get the assistance or the help or I feel like this love coming in is going to balance you out. It's 33. 33 reduces to 6. 6 is about harmony. It's about peace. It's about balance. They don't want you to get that. Peace. What did I say? Peace in the reverse. They don't want you to have peace. It's card number 23. 23 reduces to 5. 5 is about conflict, chaos, and challenges. It's in the reverse. They want you in relationships that, you're arguing, you're fighting, you're in the streets, you break up, you make up, and, just a constant back and forth. That's what they want in your love life. But love is coming in. Do not be closed off to it. It's not going to start off with love at first sight and, oh, let's get married. You build a friendship. You build a foundation first. Caring connections in the reverse. They want people to not care for you, not take care of you, not support you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or financially. Caring connections is card number 14. 14 reduces to 5. Conflict, chaos, and challenges. You got 2 5s out here in the reverse. Trying to block your connections from coming in, whether it's platonic or romantic. They don't want you to have nobody in your life. They want you to be alone. And that's cruddy to do that to a child, to start off with a child that has no bearing on the world yet, has no experience, has not done anything yet. There's real karma for that. Don't mess with the children. Yin yang. Yin yang is my balance card. They want you imbalanced in all areas of your life. It's card number 22. Be a master number 22. They want you imbalanced. As it relates to the two cards that came out, you have to recondition yourself. So whatever you grew up believing that, you know, that those sayings such as money is the root to all evil, those types of things, you got to recondition yourself to new beliefs, new patterns, new healthy habits, because uh, it hasn't come out yet, but if spell work is involved to bind you, to keep you stuck, and to keep you in unhealthy relationships, you got to get out of that. All right. But that's what they want for you. That's what this queen in the reverse, goddess in the reverse energy wants for you. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please and thank you? What else do we need to know about this energy? Spiritual union. You're trying to block a spiritual union. It's card number 2, partnerships. I don't know how many ways to Sunday I can say it. That's been the whole line right here, blocking you from a spiritual union. You are this adult child, and some of you may know that things have been going on in your life, and you often question, why do I keep getting the same type of men? Why do I keep attracting these hoochie mamas? Wow. Fertility. They don't want you to birth anything. This is Empress in the reverse. They don't want you birthing or bringing forth a new spiritual union. This is the Empress in reverse doing this. Empress in the reverse, that's it's like a oxymoron to say, because this person's not an empress. But empress is about birthing, fertility, not just birthing people, but birthing ideas, creativity, that sort of things. Card number 3. 3 could represent groups of people. So it's never just one person alone doing all of this. This one person solicit other people to do this, that, and the other, to keep you blocked, to keep you bound to negative patterns. Excuse me, confirmation burp. Negative patterns, unhealthy relationships. Hope. This has been going on for so long. They wish that you would lose hope in having a healthy relationship, a union, a life partner, a marriage. It's card number 17. 17 reduces to 8. 8 is about manifestation. So they've been blocking you for a long time in trying to diminish your hope in ever having, not even just, this is about love, but it's also about relationships with other people, because friendships, caring connections, that's not just about uh love relationships. I mean, your friends, you love your friends, you love your family and things like that. And they want you alone. But 8 is in the reverse. So this is not going to manifest. This is their hope. They could be losing hope that this is not going to happen for you, that you are going to remain single and bitter the rest of your life. And I don't get that energy. The energy that I'm getting is what someone has been doing and is trying to continue to do. That I feel like whoever you are, collective, you've been breaking out of that. You've been coming to awareness of what's been going on or what's been going on with you and in your own movements, choices, decisions. The waiting game. So the waiting game was always for me about divine time, and the waiting game is in the reverse. I feel like that's over. It's card number 2. 2 is about partnerships, about imbalance. I feel like it's in the reverse. So I feel like you're about to balance out, and the weight of not having healthy relationships or healthy union or partnership is over. That's about to come to fruition for you. It says this card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for results to come. You don't need to wait anymore. Time is up. It says achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are. First card out says forget who you are. Okay? So it's talking about, so it's coming full circle right here, this reading. Forget who you are for me is forgetting what you've been taught, what not what you've experienced, because you need to remember that so that you don't repeat it again. But the negative things that you've taught, the negative things that you have experienced or were told, oh, men are no good, and all they do is use women, and that, and women ain't no good. All they are is gold diggers, and this, that, and the other. Everybody's not like that. And so if you take that belief that that's what everyone is, then that's what you will receive. All right. Material and spiritual prosperity. You're going to come into a spiritual union that's been blocked from you. You're going to come into this material and spiritual prosperity that's also been blocked to you. It's card number 6. And all of this is going to balance out your life. And I like that we ended on that note with that card. Holy Spirit, what's the last message as it pertains to the collective, please and thank you? Gestation period, winter's dream. So we just got out of winter. We're in spring now. This is about coming out of hibernation, coming out into the world, showing yourself. Card number 63. Someone could be 63. 63 reduces to 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. Them continuing to block the spiritual union, that's not gonna continue. Gestation period in the reverse falls upon spiritual union in the reverse. It's time for you to come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. Bring them out. Bring them out. You know the rest. Anywho's. Bold farther gate. Farther gate. The farther gate. Bold step forward. So you're about to move forward. You're about to birth something regardless. It's card number 55. 55. Fives are about change. You're about to move forward. You're about to come out of your shell, out of your hermit mode, out of your gestation period. You're about to move forward with your life. You're going to get out there, mingle, be single and mingle. You're going to start to meet your soul tribe, and through your soul tribe, may come out a life partner. And a life partner does not have to be romantic. A life partner could be a best friend, a companion, even the opposite sex. You know, a man and woman could be best friends and not have a sexual relationship. This life partner can be a business partner, someone who's honest, trustworthy, handles business about that bag, someone who could teach you about business. This life partner is someone who's going to teach you stuff, but also learn from you. You're going to teach them stuff. So it's going to be equal give and take. You got to make that move, though. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Choices and their consequences, or feast of plenty, is in the reverse, falls upon hope in the reverse. These people are losing hope that the things that they were doing will continue to work. It may have worked for a very long time, but this cycle is closing up, wrapping up. Cycle's ending, doors closing. They're no longer going to have to. They're no longer going to be able to confirmation. They're no longer going to be able to do the things that they were doing to you and manifest off that. Consequences, choices in their consequences. Feast of plenty. They had many opportunities to choose from, blocking you. They don't have that anymore. Feast of plenty is in the reverse. Feast of plenty is about opportunities. They're about to reap the consequences of their actions. It's card number 20. 20 reduces to 2. It's about balance. Where they have imbalanced you, they're about to become imbalanced themselves. They're about to suffer the consequences of their actions. You're able to move forward. What did I just say? This says forward movement. You're able to move forward. Spirit of the river. A lot of blue energy here. It could be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Scorpio was one of the signs that came out. It's card number 50. 50 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. Movement towards adventure. So you're about to make that bold step forward into new adventures in your life. Where your life was stagnant, where your life was full of conflict and challenges and obstacles, that's about to cease. Now, don't get it twisted, though. You know, there'll always be some challenges, but they're not going to be from this energy. There'll be different challenges. While this energy challenged you to grow, it actually tried to hinder you from growing, to be honest. But you grew through it anyways. You grow through what you go through. But the new challenges will challenge you to be a better version of yourself. And you can say the same for this, but this was a challenge to destroy you. And you still became the better version of yourself. So, win-win. Deep diver, diving into a task. Again, look at that blue energy. It gets darker. You start off with a lighter blue, and it kept getting darker. I feel like this energy is if you're in, I'm very into feng shui, by the way, and if you look at the colors, they talk about the colors and how they change your moods. If many places like hospitals and mental health facilities have lighter blues because it's calming, it's serene, it's supposed to calm you down and things like that. But these darker blues talk about depression. It's card number 10. 10 is about completion. So yeah, they're definitely in a depressive state because now you're about to dive into some tasks that they didn't think you would get to. because of all the blockages and obstacles and chaos that they put in front of you. And so you made that move. Let's get some tea on this reverse queen. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this reverse queen? Queen in reverse, please. Thank you. Ha! All right, then. There it is. Coven. What did I say? I said it didn't come out yet. That they were using spell work to block this child or you collective who are now an adult. This queen in reverse is part of a coven. So let's see what type of spell work is going on. Let's see what type of witch this is. So coven is a group of witches and warlocks. Warlocks are male witches. Doesn't necessarily have to be evil or dark. It's just what a male witch calls himself, a warlock. Warlock, wizard. Holy Spirit, what type of witch are we talking here? This is cauldron witch, water witch. So this water witch could use the elements of water, rainwater, Mars water, water witch. It says working with age-old water rites, the witch blesses the water always. Water witches scry into bodies of water, practice reflection magic, and use divination rods to douse for pure water sources. Okay, so I did say divination. They weren't getting the correct information, though. A lot of the information that they were looking for, either they didn't get the correct information or they didn't get all the information about who you are, where you're going, and what you uh, have in front of you. They did get enough, though. They got enough to block you. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this reverse queen, please and thank you? This reverse queen is exhausted, drained, and losing strength and hope. Again, you're an adult now. You have more power. And not to say that children don't have power. Don't get that twisted. There are a lot of children who come into this world more powerful than the adults. What I'm saying is, whatever you're doing in your life now, you gained more power. You took back your power. Okay. And that's draining this person who's been using your energy, manifesting off of your energy. When you took back your power, you cut cords. Maybe you are not in communication with this person. Maybe you've cut ties, and that changed things. They're bored and uninterested in their life because now they don't have your energy to manifest off of. They were definitely benefiting off of you, collective. They can no longer do that. So now they don't know what to do, and how to move because they can't divinate. Is that a word? Off of your energy. They can't pry into your life anymore like they used to. Um, Divination gives deeper information than saying going on the internet and looking up social media or Googling what you're doing, where you're at, things like that. They were getting deep information, or they were trying to. And they can't do that anymore. What did I say? Akashic Records. That's how they were getting information about you, tapping into your Akashic Records. If you're not familiar with the Akashic Record, please look that up. And please look into your own. Somebody going into your Akashic Records is like looking at your mail. That's a federal offense here on planet Earth. And looking at your Akashic Records is a broken law, or what do you call it? It's a law galactic. The galactic law, it's a universal law. the law for the Most High. So you what is the word? Violated universal laws. You violated galactic laws. You violated something by looking into someone else's files to do harm, cause chaos, cause blockages, and stop a person or a being from living the life that they were assigned to live, or get on their path. And so this person's in trouble. Detox. So you as the adult may need to detox, cleanse the mind, body, and spirit, cleanse your home. If you are just finding out this stuff, or you're just learning about this stuff, then cutting cords is part of the cleanse, so that this person can no longer feed off your energy or manifest off of your good juju. Trauma bond. They may want to come in now that they're exhausted, now that they are cut off, and trauma bond about what their life has been like, and all these things that have happened to them. That's not your problem, because for some of you, they've done some wicked stuff with this. Oh yeah, let's get to that. They've done some stuff with this spell work. Holy Spirit, let's tap into the spell work that's been done to bind or restrict the collective from moving forward in a positive direction with their life. Please and thank you. Trying to cause you heartbreak. Come on now, that's been the whole reading. Trying to cause you heartbreak. Manifest people in your life that will treat you bad. For some of you in the collective, this was your way of life. You didn't see anything other than unhealthy relationships. And that was by design. They help orchestrate that in your life. Says, here's your confirmation. Return all that energy to sender. Whatever was sent to you got returned back to them. That's why they are feeling drained, because they're no longer connected to your energy collective. Still continue to cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, because they do stuff all day, every day. Some of these people, that is their job. They don't work. They're getting paid to destroy you, keep you down, keep you low vibrational. Tag team. There's at least two people working together against you. What did I say? I said there's never going to be just one person doing all of this. There was two to do this to a child. There were a lot of hands involved to keep you from moving forward. A lot of eyes on you. Okay, what is he doing now? Where is she going now? Who's she with? Who is he dating? All that stuff. They had to have a lot of eyes on you growing up. The sexually transmitted demons, they're trying to send low vibrational lovers your way. I said that. I already said that that's what they were trying to do. Send low vibrational lovers your way. And that brings your vibration down. Low vibrational lovers are people who are karmic. They are toxic. They could be angry people. They could be, who you talking to? Who you texting? You could be texting your coworker or your boss. Who you talking to? You could be talking to the Verizon people, Netflix people. So yeah, they've been doing this for a very long time through spell work, trying to control your life. Let's see what other types of stuff they got going on. What else do we need to know about the spell work being done? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Dark entities are using these people to work against you. So some of these people don't even know why they're doing what they are doing and why they have been doing it for so long. They've been doing it for so long, they forgot what the purpose was. They have entities on their back, riding them, telling them to continue to do this so that the entities could feed off of them. While they were feeding off of you, the entities were feeding off of them. So that's how they were getting their energy. Now that you've cut your energy off from these people, the entities are still feeding off of them. But the only difference is they're not replenishing their energy, because the energy that they were replenishing themselves with came from you. And when you cut them off, they're like, whoa, what happened? Some of them have aged within a matter of days, weeks, months after you've cut the energy off. You're like, is that so and so over there? Oh my goodness, they look 100. Because they're drained, they're exhausted, trying to keep up whatever lifestyle that they were maintaining by siphoning your energy. Because energy, time, money, all of that, fighting with them, that's energy that they're taking from you. And they're feeding this entity that's riding their back, that's promising, okay, if you get the energy from this one, and this one, you know, uh, I'll manifest a house for you. If you get the energy from this one and this one and this one, I'll manifest a car for you. And they're not even working. It says get a dream catcher to hang over your bed. They could be trying to enter your dreams to find out what messages you got coming in or what you're dreaming about creating. And they want to block, stop, and drop that so that you don't create anything. So if you're not creating, you're not being seen. If you're not being seen, you can't make any money. It says cedar. Get some fresh cedar wood to cleanse your home of old energies and unwanted spirits while inviting fresh, energetic vibes and confirmation. So somebody needs some cedar. All right. So get you some cedar in your house. If you check my posts, I post a lot of good tidbits, a lot of gems about items, spiritual tools that you can use to not only cleanse your home, but cleanse yourself. So do check those out. Hit the like button. It does help out the channel, people. So I post a lot about crystals, herbs, oils, affirmations. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So do hit those. Helps you out. Palo Santo. That's another good one. I posted about that as well. Palo Santo has a smooth, spicy aroma that clears out negative energies and instills calm and relaxation that fills your home with joy and harmony. All right. So, after an argument or after a bad day, come home, light you some Palo Santo around the home. Open your windows, though. You gotta let that energy out. Don't be burning stuff and spraying stuff and your windows are still closed, because whatever negative energy is going to bounce off the walls and off the furniture, and especially the furniture. It sticks to the furniture. It seeps in the corners. So don't forget the corners, but open your windows and doors to let all that out so you can get fresh air in, fresh energy. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde is about delays, problems, and interruptions. All right. So I think we just wrapped up one. So do clear the energy of that, okay? So that you can go into the new cycle with fresh energy. Let's get some positive movement forward here. Always like to end on a good note. Holy Spirit, what's the positive movement forward for the collective, please and thank you? If I haven't said it, these people are suffering the consequences of their actions, right? It was only one card here, but with that exhausted, that lets me know that the shift in energy. The cords have been cut, severed. Even if you didn't do it consciously, you may have done it unconsciously by uh, cutting communication. Fifth card out was blocked. So, and your ancestors, your angelic team could have blocked them, and cut that energy and that cords. But you can also just ask them to do that. Healer. Healing energy surrounds you in the situation that worries you. Allow the healing energy to take form. All right. So there's healing being done. You will heal from this and move forward. It's disheartening to hear that someone would consciously block a child, block, drop, and stop a child from becoming great. I don't know the name of this flick. There was a Netflix show that came out in, I think, during the pandemic, where there was a woman who was sent from the future to go and unalive people who were going to be great in the future. And there were some children. There was a pianist and a scientist, and they weren't even there yet. They weren't even, thinking of. That was also a Charm episode too. Anyways, celebration. You're about to celebrate. It says get ready. An achievement, a wedding, or a social event is on the horizon. So you got to get your new outfits, new shoes, get your hair done, nails done, whatever you need to do. About to celebrate. Especially it's about to be summer. Get your summer body ready. Hand of fate. This was meant to happen. It says forces beyond your control will intervene, but you still possess the freedom to choose how they respond, or how you respond. My bad. How you respond. So just know, as I stated before, that there's things happening. There's always things happening uh, that you don't know about. And I call my team, my protective team, my CIA, my FBI, because if you know about the CIA and the FBI, they do things that Americans don't know about. They thwart a lot of terrorist attacks that we don't know about. Okay, and so these are terrorists. These are terrorists in your lives, and you have a team of angelics who are handling the things you don't know about. All right. So that is your message. Oh, did I get the angel message? Did I get the angel message? I don't think I did. 616. Angel number 616 says, my theme music stopped. 616. Diversions. Rise above the interruptions. The material world is sending you many interferences, and they are taking you away from your soul's work. This number is called to notice them so that you don't disrupt you further. Repeat your full name out loud 3 times as you call back into the present moment. So if you feel like you've lost focus or you're off your game, there are things that you can do to, like I said, cleanse your energy, because this is designed to keep you off of your path. Now you have to remember, these were people who did this to people in the collective as children. So they were placed in your lives to ensure that you do not reach your greatest potential. So now that you know this, you need to make steps to change that. All right. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.